Welcome to the Occupational Hygiene. It's so nice to see you again. My name is Yiju. In today's lesson, we are going to introduce the fifth section of occupational hygiene, noise. First, let's recap the main points of occupational hygiene. What are the three causes of the occupational diseases? Okay, they are pollutant particle, heat, and noise. We have covered pollutant particle and heat. Today we'll talk about noise. Again, these are the 13 phrases we learned in this unit, occupational hygiene. Can you pick up the 6 phrases regarding noise or hearing loss? And please pause this video while you are thinking. Okay, very nice. The answers are 6. Sensory neuron hearing loss. 7. Mixed hearing loss. 8. Functional hearing loss. 11. Temporary threshold shift. 12. Permanent threshold shift. And 13. Conductive hearing loss. Have you got the all 6 answers correctly? They are the 6 occupational diseases because of noise in the workplace. So, these are the 6 types of hearing disorders. The first 2 hearing losses are a pair, temporary hearing loss and permanent hearing loss, while the next 4 are more related, conductive hearing loss, sensory neuron hearing loss, mixed hearing loss, and functional hearing loss. These are 2 types of hearing threshold shift. The difference between these 2 types of hearing threshold shift is that, regarding to the temporary hearing threshold shift, the hearing ability will recover after rest. As for the permanent hearing loss, the hearing ability will not recover after rest. Does that make sense to you? Okay, let's move on. These are the other 4 types of hearing loss: conductive hearing loss, sensory neuron hearing loss, mixed hearing loss, and functional hearing loss. To differentiate their differences, we need to know the ear structure. Our ear can be divided into 2 regions, outer ear and inner ear. The middle ear is something between them. The outer ear is a long channel. Its function is to conduct sound. On the other hand, the inner ear has lots of neuron cells, which can sense the sound and transmit the sound signal into the brain. Based on this structure, if the outer ear damages, it will result in conductive hearing loss. On the other hand, if the inner ear is damaged, it will result in sensory neuron hearing loss. How about both inner and outer ear are damaged? In this case, it's called mixed hearing loss. Finally, if both inner and outer ears are fine without any damages, we still cannot hear anything, then what is the problem? It's called functional hearing loss. You lose the hearing ability without any physical damages. So, let's recap. These are 4 types of hearing loss based on the parts of the ear damaged: conductive hearing loss, outer ear; sensory neuron hearing loss, inner ear; mixed hearing loss, both inner and outer ears; and finally, functional hearing loss without any physical ear damages. This is a nice picture to explain conductive hearing loss. Here is a toy. There are 2 earphones that 2 kids can wear. And there is one thread connecting these 2 earphones. While one kid is talking in his earphone, the other kid can hear what he says in his own earphone. How does the sound transmit from one earphone to another? It's because the thread between these 2 earphones conducts sound. The outer ear is like a long channel and its function is just like a thread. It can conduct sound from outside into the inner ear. And when the outer ear is hurt, we will not be able to hear, and this is called conductive hearing loss. Alright, it's time to reflect what we've learned today. These are two columns. Please match the column item on the left to the column item on the right. For example, question number 1. Hearing ability will recover after rest. The answer is B on the right, temporary threshold shift. So we match 1 to B. Now it's your turn to match the other items. And please pause this video while you are thinking. Here are the answers: 1B, 2A, 3C, 4F, 5E, and 6D. Have you got it all correctly? Probably some of you have a problem with question number 6 because we did not mention previously. I only told you that it's functional hearing loss when you cannot hear anything, but both inner and outer ears are fine. However, we did not mention the reason that causes the functional hearing loss. In this case, usually something very bad happens to you and you refuse to know it. As a result, you lose the ability to hear. So this kind of hearing loss resulting from emotion. Next, I'm going to show you some pictures about how to assess or measure noise in the workplace. These are some assessment devices for workplace noise, like noise meter and noise dosimeter. And this page shows some equipment for the protection of personnel at risk. And as you can see over here, they are ear muffs and ear plugs. They can be used as personnel hearing protection devices. So, this is the end of section Introduction to Hearing Loss in the Workplace.